Konnichiwa, watashi no Powerhouse Shishinki. Hello, I'm Powerhouse Official, and I'm back for vacation. If you haven't been following me on social media, then you might have missed the memo. I went on a vacation, which was very much needed, as I was burning out almost consistently. I was overworked, quite frankly, underpaid, and I had a lot of revelations while on this 2-week vacation, but I also brought back some things that are cool. So I wanted to dive into this. Nintendo going into the 2010s was very worried about the smartphone market overshadowing the DS sales. So what did they decide to do? Introduce an entire new lineup called the DSi. But today I wanted to talk about one of the DSi's forgotten features, the fact that it can actually be a local music player. Now that we got that intro out of the way, let's dive into the meat and potatoes of this video. First off, you're going to need a Nintendo DSi and or DSi XL system such as the one I have here. An officially licensed SD, SDHC, and or micro SD adapter card such as this officially licensed one here, also from SanDisk. Though it should be noted, alternatives that are unlicensed exist, but your mileage may vary for those. In this case, we're going to be using this 32 gigabyte SanDisk card here. So we're going to put these over here. What you're also going to need is a computer with a functioning SD card slot, because for some reason, the SD card slot on my modern laptop over there stopped working, so we're using this old Windows 8.1 machine I have here. This was running Windows Vista originally, but I've upgraded it all the way to Windows 8.1, because that was the first version of Windows I personally owned. So without further ado, let me show you how I have this set up. So we're going to plug the SD card in. It's now going to pop up with the menu here. And as you can see, I have 3 folders here. The private folder contains files that are crucial for the Nintendo DS system, DSi to work. The DCIM folder contains the photos that I have taken on the console. And the 8AC folder, standing for Advanced Audio Codec, contains the albums that I have ripped onto the SD card. As you can see, I have them into MPEG-4 audio, aka M4A files. This the Nintendo audio program does not support MP3s, WMAs, or uncompressed audio, unfortunately. So that is a sacrifice you're going to have to make. But here is the technical details. As you can see, this is a stereo track at 48 kilohertz at 263 kilobits per second. So still very, very good sounding. So it's a very decent system. Now, obviously, since I've already had these ripped here, we're just going to take this out. Normally, you would safely eject it, but it doesn't really matter nowadays. So we're going to pop this SD card into my Nintendo DSi here. And then we are going to fire up this system. There we go. Now it's in. Now we are going to, once again, fire up the system. Yeah, I know, this touchscreen is... Apparently I double tapped the button and I shut it off on myself. Haha, funny. But yeah, let's go over to the Nintendo DSi sound application. Now, if you know anything about this application, you can do some funny voice things. You can actually modify the music files on here. So such as I'm speaking right now. Hello? Hello? So you can do funny things like that. But Nintendo being Nintendo, they're not just going to give you an audio player. No. I'm probably going to get copyright striked for this, but I don't care. And it's technically fair use because I'm not going to just be playing the song and the thing. So let's just go with one of my favorite tracks on this album, Dance Past Midnight. You can play Mario Brothers to whatever music you're playing. This is why I'm hoping I'm not going to get copyright striked. Because technically it's a remix, and I'm talking over it. So hopefully I don't get copyright striked. We'll see. Callie, I swear to God, if your team copyright strikes me again, we're going to have a long conversation. But yeah, you can play Mario Brothers. You can also play Excite Bike. If we pull this little thing here, there's different like visualizers. Oh, we went past the Excite Bike mode there. There's a Star Fox reference. But yeah, there's tons of visualizers you can see here. And then yeah, here's the Excite Bike one. Oh wait, we don't have the right sound effects. So if we tap these, we can get different sound effects. Yeah, Excite Bike, but to music. Yeah, this is the goofiest I have ever seen, and I absolutely adore it. But yeah, you can do maracas, and you can do tambourines. Yeah, it's just a goofy little music player by Nintendo, and yeah, it's really easy to do, as long as you have programs that you can rip into an advanced audio codec, such as the program I use is called DB Power Amp. I use that to rip it into the thing, and then I use a program on the internet called Convert.io. I will be linking both the pages of these apps, or the web app, the conversion tool that I use, and the purchase page for DB Power Amp, and you can decide if you want to do this yourself. Oh, and by the way, DB Power Amp is such a powerful program. Trust me, it is well worth the money. If you were an audiophile and you've been using Windows Media Player, you're doing it wrong.